Rogue Flight soars with fast-paced aerial combat, smooth controls, and a sleek visual style that keeps the action engaging. Missions unfold with escalating intensity, making each dogfight more thrilling than the last. The soundtrack enhances the high-altitude energy, while unlockable upgrades give a satisfying sense of progress. Enemy AI keeps players alert, ensuring no two battles feel the same. It's a fast, fun, and visually striking arcade shooter that keeps the momentum high and the adrenaline pumping. Evil Wizard stands out with its sharp humor, retro-inspired visuals, and engaging combat. Playing as the villain for a change is refreshing, and the witty dialogue adds personality to every encounter. The game's environments are varied and filled with clever details that reward exploration. Combat feels responsive and satisfying, especially when unlocking new powers. With creative bosses and an amusing storyline, this game strikes a fun balance of action and laughs that keeps the adventure exciting throughout. Projection. First Light stands out with its clever use of light and shadow mechanics, creating a visually striking world inspired by shadow puppetry. The gameplay challenges players to think creatively, guiding the protagonist through intricately designed puzzles. The art direction is mesmerizing, paired with a thoughtful soundtrack that enhances each scene. It's easy to become immersed in the journey, thanks to its unique style and steady pacing. A distinctive platformer that feels both inventive and memorable. Uragun is an explosive twin-stick shooter packed with adrenaline-fueled action and sleek mech combat. The pacing keeps things exciting, with smooth controls and satisfying gunplay that make each battle feel rewarding. Enemy waves are challenging without feeling overwhelming, and the futuristic environments enhance the intensity. The upgrade system adds the right layer of depth to keep players engaged. A fantastic choice for fans of fast-paced action and high-powered firepower with enough strategy to keep it engaging. Dreamland Farm is a delightful escape into a colorful, relaxing world full of rewarding tasks and cozy vibes. The farming mechanics feel smooth and intuitive, with enough depth to keep things interesting without becoming overwhelming. From planting crops to caring for animals and decorating the homestead, every moment feels thoughtfully crafted. The music is warm, and the visuals carry a soft, inviting style that suits the pace perfectly. A gentle, wholesome adventure for anyone seeking peace and creativity. Enjoy a stunning 3D world full with epic fights and unique abilities. Customize your weapons to increase your battle capabilities and become an unstoppable force. Explore dynamic dungeons that evolve and alter over time, providing a constantly shifting experience. Subquests provide new difficulties and unlock powerful artifacts. Completing them will reveal hidden mysteries, win friends' favor, and unlock powerful relics. Immerse yourself in a universe full of dazzling sights, mind-blowing changes, and exciting battle. The old holy sword, which was previously meant to restrain a malignant power, has been unsheathed, changing ordinary people into horrific creatures. The game includes immersive fantasy RPG warfare in which players lead a squad of up to 10 companions and employ innovative techniques to defeat fearsome opponents. The amazing pixel art and animation add to the fights and exploration of the expansive open world and deep dungeons. Players can go on treasure hunts, complete side missions, and speed up fighting. Papetura is a gripping point-and-click adventure game that transports players to a fascinating universe made entirely of paper. The game is about two small animals that need your aid to defend their habitat from destruction. The landscape is full of fascinating shadows and mesmerizing light, and players must traverse the quest with a simple point-and-click. The game pays homage to paper modeling in old adventure games, transporting players into a world of pure imagination. The game includes elaborate paper crafts, moody music, and difficult puzzles.
States of America.
Daniel used to be a witch hunter.
Ritual Crown of Horns is an aggressive action game set in a demonic-infested parallel Wild West. The plot focuses around a vengeful bounty hunter and a witch who helps him achieve his objectives. To pursue vengeance, players must confront opponents, execute rituals, and employ different weapons and spells. Ritual has a one-of-a-kind auto-aiming technology that prioritizes accuracy over mindless firing. Characters may be customized with capes, hoods, and amulets, and unique spells and power-ups can be used. Ghost Blade HD is a top-down shoot-'em-up game that blends classic 1990s shooters with new additions. It has a clean graphic design, spectacular effects, and an exciting two-player option. The game strikes a balance between accessibility and complexity, making it suitable for newbies while rewarding seasoned players. High-definition visuals, 5 hard stages with boss adversaries, 3 separate player ships with varied weapon kinds, traditional arcade-style gameplay, local co-op mode, online leaderboards, and an in-game achievement system. BAKERU, a mythical Tanuki clan figure, sets out on a trek throughout 47 Japanese prefectures to rid Japan of harmful spirits. The game takes place in a colorful fairy tale Japan world, combining modern aspects with classic period plays. BAKERU cleanses bad spirits with his famed drum, inherited from the Tanuki clan, and navigates obstacles utilizing easy controls. By getting a henge license, he has the power to turn into legendary folklore figures. The Western edition features additional attacks including Hurricane, Spinning Top, and Lantern Boss, which add to the thrill. The Halloween spirit has vanished, and Ghost Mart is on the verge of extinction. Scary, the proprietor of Ghost Mart, must annihilate Facebook and its subsidiaries Dark Chat, DevilTube, and RipTalk. Death or Treat is a 2D action roguelite and hack-and-slash game in which players must explore landscapes and destroy opponents with various weapons and skills. Stores in Hallowtown give various profits for enterprises, such as the creation of new weapons, the purchase of healing potions, and the exchange of components for candy.
Hi, Possum. Something really strange is going on.
TY the Tasmanian Tiger 4 is an exciting adventure game set in the Australian outback. Players will use their wits and boomerangs to find hidden riches, help people, and discover the secrets of the magical country down under. The game includes 40 thrilling levels, dynamic boomerang action, many game modes, attractive outfits, and improved visuals and sound. Players may personalize their experience by dressing up as TY and competing against the clock or pursuing down elusive objects. The game offers an exciting experience for both new and long-time players.
And who's really the best?
Citizen Shockman 2, a new Menace, is a delightful blast from the past, blending classic run-and-gun action with quirky charm. The pixel art and catchy soundtrack capture the spirit of 16-bit era gaming, while the snappy controls make jumping and blasting through levels incredibly satisfying. Co-op mode adds a fun layer, making it perfect for quick sessions with a friend. It's a short but sweet experience that respects your time and delivers retro joy in spades. Fans of old-school action titles will find plenty to love here. This roguelike dungeon exploration game requires players to avoid, dart, and slay swarms of foes in arbitrarily created dungeons. Players gather unique riches and unusual things to increase their chances of survival. A strange gate has opened on Earth, and those who are prepared to put themselves to the test will be granted a wish. A mortal and his robot friend uncover the Gate of the Gods, where they must undergo the gods' trials in order to reach greatness and fulfill the elusive last request. The game includes dynamically generated dungeons, random weaponry, and infinite ammunition. Genso Chronicles impresses with its vibrant world, smooth combat mechanics, and a memorable cast of characters that grow more endearing with each encounter. The story unfolds at a satisfying pace, drawing players into its rich lore without overwhelming them. Visuals are crisp and colorful, while the soundtrack enhances every moment. Exploration feels rewarding, with thoughtful level design and meaningful side quests. It's a thoughtful, engaging RPG that respects the player's time and curiosity throughout the journey. This game combines aspects of old 2.5D first-person shooters with current looter shooters and roguelites to create a combination of retro and modern action. It has frantic gameplay with a large number of foes in open-ended stages full of shocks, blood, and riches. Players may spend gold on character upgrades and new skills, 80 distinct weapons, necrotic optimism, a cryptic tale, different game modes, and travel through nightmare escapes. While combating monsters in open-ended stages, players may experience unexpected occurrences and discover secrets. Stasis, Bone Totem is a chilling descent into deep-sea horror with unforgettable atmosphere and smart puzzles. The storytelling is sharp, filled with tension and mystery that keeps curiosity alive throughout. Each character adds depth, making their journey through this underwater nightmare feel meaningful. The art style is dark and captivating, matching the eerie tone perfectly. Music and sound design create a sense of unease that lingers. A standout point-and-click adventure with a strong narrative and immersive setting. DARQ Ultimate Edition is a psychological horror game set in a lucid dream in which a young child, Lloyd, realizes he is in a nightmare. He must defy physics and control the dream world in order to survive. The game uses gravity-defying puzzles and stealth to avoid dangerous monsters. Bjorn Jacobson's distinctive graphic style, intricate settings, and sound design contribute to the game's creepy and slow-paced feel. DARQ is about bending physics, managing the dream world, gathering and using things, and avoiding opponents. The game also has hidden mysteries that committed gamers can find. Since a cyberpunk ghost story presents a refreshingly atmospheric journey through a neon-drenched world filled with supernatural intrigue. Its hand-drawn art style and slow-paced, methodical gameplay create a uniquely immersive feel. The story unfolds with deliberate tension, supported by eerie sound design and a strong sense of place. The game respects classic survival horror roots while weaving in a distinct futuristic edge, a satisfying choice for fans of psychological horror and detailed, story-rich adventures. Xuan Yuan's Sword Mists Beyond the Mountains stands out with its rich storytelling, layered characters, and a soundtrack that perfectly complements its ancient Chinese-European setting. The turn-based combat feels satisfying with just the right amount of strategy and pacing. Visually, the art direction captures a timeless, mythic atmosphere that suits the narrative. What truly makes it memorable is how the journey unfolds, steadily building depth and emotion without rushing, making it a standout in the RPG genre. Citizen Shockman 3 is a nostalgic journey in which Sonya and Arnold win the jackpot and go to a tropical paradise. However, their fantasy turns into a nightmare when a mysterious spaceship destroys the city. Arnold and Sonya, determined to battle, don their Shockman disguises and confront the new opponent. The game has a wide variety of courses, platforming difficulties, and scrolling shooting action. Players can fight bosses individually or in a two-player format.
Your mission is to find a way to clear out this...
An unsettling and atmospheric horror game that pulls players deep into a world of dread. The sound design is masterful, making even the silence feel oppressive, while the visuals create a thick sense of unease. Every step forward brings tension, and the pacing keeps the heart racing. The puzzles are clever without being overwhelming, adding depth to the fear. Easily one of the more memorable horror titles, especially for those who enjoy creeping suspense and psychological fear. Gaiden is an exciting game in which ninja robots Robayu and Bytron race against the clock to recover stolen power skulls from Georgio's 6 henchbots. As they are exposed to the skulls, the henchbots get stronger, making the fight easier as they rush through. running, leaping, and slicing through precisely constructed stages, selecting from several difficulty settings, fighting bosses in any order, engaging in fast-paced local cooperative combat, and collecting gold rewards to survive the brutal ending gauntlet are all key elements. Demoniaca Everlasting Night is a gothic action platformer that combines disturbing images with a captivating aesthetic. To discover its mysteries, players go within the Tower of Babel, a realm of terror and depravity. They encounter great rulers and their minions, fighting in fierce battles to exact retribution. The game features seamless real-time fighting, making it suitable for novices while challenging seasoned gamers. Players may improve their talents and explore new regions within and outside the tower. Omen of Sorrow is a one-of-a-kind combat game in which creatures from horror, literature, and mythology coexist. It takes influence from arcade classics and adds a skill-based twist to battle. The game has a broad cast of characters, unique animations, and spectacular finale. The entire character roster, an upgraded narrative mode, and the option to play online across several platforms are all included in the Ultimate Edition. Selecting from a varied array of horror classics, performing cinematic finishes, engaging in single-player modes, and modifying strategy on the fly are all key aspects. It Takes Two is a vibrant co-op adventure filled with heart, humor, and constant creativity. Each level brings fresh mechanics that encourage teamwork and spark genuine fun. The clever puzzles, emotional storytelling, and imaginative environments keep the momentum high throughout. The chemistry between the characters adds depth, making every moment feel purposeful and engaging. This game shines brightest when played with a partner, turning shared gameplay into something truly memorable and full of joy from beginning to end. Trigger Witch is a fantastic action game that grabs attention with its vibrant pixel art and fast-paced combat. The gameplay feels smooth and rewarding, with each level bringing fresh challenges that keep players engaged. The story, while simple, adds a nice touch to the atmosphere without overwhelming the action. The soundtrack complements the gameplay perfectly, creating a great mood throughout. Fans of classic action titles will find this game to be a delightful and satisfying adventure.
Okay, my cutie pies, come on.
Rule number 1 is a gripping first-person shooter that mixes roguelite mechanics with arena-based combat. The game includes a snarky waifu who berates players for their repeated deaths and respawns. Mastering situational awareness is critical as the challenge increases into chaotic bullet hell. Each game is a new adventure with a beautiful girl at your side. The game includes exciting arena-based action, a variety of adversaries in 3D and 2D, increasingly difficult stages, and a compelling protagonist.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
Cyber Mission pulls players into a neon-drenched future where every mission feels urgent and impactful. The combat system is slick and responsive, rewarding quick reflexes and strategic thinking. Visually, the game thrives on its vibrant aesthetics and pulse-pounding soundtrack. Each environment feels alive with detail, and the story keeps things moving at a satisfying pace. Upgrades and abilities feel meaningful, giving gameplay real depth. This is a thrilling ride worth jumping into without hesitation. Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning shines with its rich lore, vibrant world, and fast-paced combat. The action RPG mechanics feel smooth, and the variety in weapons and abilities keeps battles engaging. Quest lines are plentiful and well-written, with a deep sense of fantasy woven into every region. Visuals may show their age, but the art direction carries a distinct personality, a great choice for fans of expansive worlds, thrilling battles, and customizable playstyles that reward exploration and imagination. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
In the face.